Hello friends, so in this video I am going to show how to create your own API management services in Azure Portal. So here write portal.azure.com, portal.azure.com, and it will open UI of the Azure Portal. So actually I previously logged in, so it will redirect to this Azure UI. So then you have to search API management services. This is API management services. You have to click on this API management services, and next it will open this. From here you can create your own API gateway. So from there and also there you can create your own API management services, or you can say your own API gateway. So I'm going to create my own API. So click on this create button or create link. So next form will open where we have to put our details in this form. So first thing is subscription. This show the details of our subscription. Next, resource group. So I didn't any create any resource group. So first thing is that what is resource group and why we are using resource group. So resource group is like a container or a bag where we can put our API services, SQL server, storage, like this thing we can put in a centralized bag or centralized container. So next I'm going to create a new resource group for my API services. So click on this create new, and write any name like demo resource and hit OK. Next, this is an instance detail where I left this region, and next I am giving any name in resource name. So demo resource this, and next organization name. So I'm going to put any organization name like XYZ.com. This is my virtual company, like that. So next, administrator email. I'm going to put my email ID. This is my email ID. Next, this is a pricing tier. So it will important that which purpose we for which purpose you are using your API services. So I'm creating API services only for testing or for using one or two API in this API services. So I choose developer SLA. Now this is a different packages or pricing tier that Azure set, like basics, standard, premium, consumption. This is you can read from here, like different pricing tier for different like consumption, 0 to 1 million API operation per subscription included, like this. There are different pricing tier for different consumption. So I am using developer no SLA. Next, go on this monitoring, and this is showing application insight. So what is application insight? It is an extension of Azure Monitor and provides application performance monitoring, APM. So I didn't create any application insights. From there I am going to create my application insight that monitor my API management or API services. So from here, click on this, tick this, and here choose your API application insight instance. As I already said that I didn't create any application insight, so search here application insights, and next I am going to create application insight. So click on this create button or create link, and again a form is open. So same form like this, like subscription details and resource group. So actually I use this resource group here. So same demo resource, but I didn't create any resource name. So first of all I'm going to create a resource. So you can search resource from search bar and click on this resource group. Resource groups. First, I am going to create a resource group for my API services and application inside. It is very easy, only two or three things like resource groups name. So I'm writing demo resource and I leave these things. Now tags and review and create. So I created my resource. When this complete, it will show here like this resource group are created. Now what is our task? First thing, create like like that you can saw here our resource group demo resource that is showing here. So you can select demo resource and same here you can saw your resource group. Please refresh this page and you can saw the yes this demo resource. So this is a demo resource that is a resource group that I created here resource group. So I'm selecting the demo resource. Now it is asking instance detail, so I'm writing inside inside dt. You can use any name here and resource mode is classic or workspace based. I'm using workspace based because classic is a very old version, or classic is not supported in classic is not supported currently, so I'm using workspace based. And next, this also showing our subscription detail, and this is showing log analytics workspace. So I will explain in next video or in another lecture what is log analytics workspace. So I will left this and next tags and now review and create. So it will take 2 to 3 minutes and for create this application inside. It will automatically deploy on my Azure portal. When deployment completed, it will show here. So you can see this deployment is in progress, and when this will complete, it will show here in monitoring application insight here. So now you can see this your deployment is complete, means your application inside is deployed on your Azure portal. Now we have to select this inside dt that you created here, application inside. This is a inside dt application inside. So you can saw this inside dt is showing here. So you simply select this and next scales are not supported for developer and consumption tier. That is this pricing tier, because I am selecting developer no SLA. Scaling is like when you choose another pricing tier like basic, then it will, then what's happening in scale, look this is units, means this scale is means charges or price billing for billing amount like this. So I am using for testing purpose, so I am using this developer no SLA. Now go to the managed identity. So I left this and virtual network. I am not going to create any virtual machines or virtual network private endpoint because I am going to create for a basic purpose. Next, protocol setting. I'm not going to add any protocol here. um, and tags, I also left this. And next I'm going to review and install the thing that it will create. It will take time like the 40 to 45 minutes to deploy this API management service. So I am pausing this video, and after the deployment I will continue this. So after 40 minutes you can see that my API services deployed successfully. Here showing your deployment is complete. So now I'm going to the home page and going to my resource. This is my resource, demo resource. Click on this and check here. This is my API Gateway demo res, and this is application inside that I created earlier. So I'm going to this API management services. And look, this is your API gateway. So click on this APIs. Now we'll see how to import and publish our first API on this gateway that I created demo Redis. So next we have to do is to import an API to the in this my API management and test our API in Azure Portal. So like here you can click on this add API and click here open API. And in this in the create from API specification, create from open API specification, click on this full. Now enter the values from this table. So you can set API values during creation or later by going to the setting tab. So first is open API specification. So it specifies the backend services implementing the API. API management forwards request to this address. So I am going to put this address, that this is open source address. You can go through this go through the from Google, or I will put in comment section. So now copy it and paste it, so it automatically shows. So this URL is a backend service URL that appear later as the web service URL on the API settings page. So next is a display name. So after you enter the preceding service URL, API management fills out this field based on your JSON. So this will displayed in the developer portal. This is this developer portal that we will discuss uh, next. So next is the name. After you enter the preceding service URL, API management fill out this field based on the JSON. And next is the description. When you enter the preceding service URL, API management fill out this field based on your JSON. So next is the URL scheme, that which protocol can access the API. So I will choose this HTTPS. And next one is API URL suffix, the suffix appended to the base URL for the API management services. API management distinguishes API by their suffix, like that. So next one is a tag tag means that tag for organizing APIs, for searching or grouping or like filtering our APIs. And next one is product. So product, there are two products in our API, that is starter or unlimited, means association of one or more APIs, you can say that. Means this is a container of APIs is product. So each API management instance comes with two sample product, that is starter or unlimited. You publish an API by associating the API with the product unlimited in this example. So next one is gateway. Uh, API gateway that expose the API. The field is available only in developer and premium tier service. So next one is the version. So you can select order, select this. So I deselect this. So next, click on the create button. So it is creating my open API. So you can see this. These are the APIs. This is my demo conference API. You can see that this API that I added earlier, that is demo conference API, and these are the HTTP methods that present in this open API, like this. This is your open API. So now so I'm going to test these API. It is working or not. So in the left navigation, you can see this demo conference API. Select this API and next select the test tab, and you can select any. So I'm going to test get topics API. This get topics method, I'm going to test this method. So click on this. This is a query parameter, name, value, type, description, like this. So the subscription key is filled automatically for the subscription key associated with the API. Now click on the send button. So here, this is the HTTP response 200 OK, and it will show some data that is present in this API.